what's going on, guys. It is T90 Official. This is an amazing game. Know you're going to love it. Quick clarification for you. If you've seen Game 1 and 2 from this series on YouTube, I'm actually bypassing Game 3. And the reason being is just because turbo settings can be quite fast. And while it can be enjoyable, the games also can end pretty quickly. And that's what happened in Game 3. I've decided to upload this because it was the best game from the entire set that evening. And just because I want to keep action flowing on YouTube. Don't want any dull moments. If you happen to want to watch the entire set, though, and you didn't want to miss Game 3, before watching the entirety of this video, what you can do is click the link in the video description. That way, you guys will not miss out on content if you want it, but if you want the best of the very best, this game is it. Hope you guys enjoy. See you on the flip side. Game 4. Game 4 between Tatoh and Dogao in Liquor League Finals. Tatoh has chosen the Slavs for this game, and Dogao has chosen the Goths. Oh my gosh, this is a rough Civ matchup potentially for Dogao. He's going to have to be aggressive in Feudal Age. I'll talk about Dogao's map, and I will let Nili talk about Tatoh's map. He's pretty drunk, so he's going to need some time to figure that out. Gold on the back for Dogao. Multiple wood lines to choose from. Has the stone on the left. Really pretty good map. You can wall up between the cliffs here. You can wall up between the wood line and the edge of the map. His gold's not even on the front, so no biggie there. Already sees his boar, so I think this is a strong start for Dogao. Nili, have you had the time to figure out what you think about the maps, or do you need more?
Sorry, I just fell asleep for a small second.
Ah, okay.
Tatoh going for the Chinese lore here.
Yep.
Interesting stuff. With so few villagers, makes a lot of sense. His map is pretty solid when it comes to wood and berries, but all 3 gold spots at the right-hand side kind of exposed, and we are expecting Dogao to go for something very aggressively when it comes to maybe some Perix units. So I feel Tatoh needs to go for a lot of army here in Feudal as well.
Yeah, it's interesting. Goths and standard play is a man-at-arms tower rush civilization. I don't know if Dogao has been paying attention to what Carlos Ferdinand would prefer to see here. But if he was, then man-at-arms forward maybe? Man-at-arms towers? Denies the main stone. Denies the only wood that Tatoh has close by. Maybe not the best Civ matchup for Dogao later on in the game, but for the early game, could work.
Yeah, potentially. And Dogao actually has quite an early scout off and is now going to... Chat is just going crazy why they're so fast. And yeah, Dogao finding his enemy quite nice and early, so he could go for some aggression for sure. And Dogao on the way to Feudal Age, Tatoh now as well.
Okay, if they hit Feudal before 5 minutes, we have to take a drink.
Oh god, I really need to
I'm really hoping it goes past 5 minutes. Really hoping. Somewhere the guy in the spectator chat is freaking out because Dogao is going for a 5-minute man-at-arms build.
Oh,
damn it! Tatoh is past 5 minutes though, so we're good. Oh man. Woo! Okay. Tatoh going for scouts. Dogao actually has his starting scout here, but Tatoh, because he's a speedy demon, he sees that and he's quick-walled. Dogao... Oh, he's also going with scouts. I'm sorry, I just assumed that man-at-arms would be the play.
Yeah, so did I.
Scouts is better because of the fast speed across the map, but this is not great when you're Goths versus Slavs. I think that as the game goes on, it'll be more and more difficult for Dogao to do damage if they're on even terms. Also, worth pointing out that Dogao has forward golds up on this hill next to the cliff. So that will be tough.
I think Dogao will go on to like 4 or 5 scouts, then we'll transition to Castle Age and we'll prepare a very big castle push into those gold spots. He should know about the map of Tatoh. Quite nice and early. Actually, he didn't scout a single gold spot.
I'm very serious about this, Nili. In fact, I've never had a question that I was more serious about. How sure are you that Dogao's going to do that?
Pi percent sure.
Pi percent. Is that 3.142 or 3.143? I forget.
3.1.427868413337.
That could be right. I don't even know. Both players going into spear defense. House wall from Tatoh on the right, and The only thing that's bad for him now is the fact that his stone and gold is forward. Both players doing the same thing, walling up. Not sure if this is Licks or Yo or Dogao or Tatoh.
For me, it says Dogao there, but I'm not.
Well, he could have.
It's not in what.
He could have put a lowercase 0 in his username. This could be a Smurf. I don't know.
A lowercase 0.
The
happens every second game.
Yeah, for sure. Always. Lots of scouts for Dogao. I was not expecting this. The one thing we didn't.
Mind games.
The one thing we didn't think about is the fact that since you advance to the feudal age so fast, you can't see your opponent's map until a later stage. And so I think maybe now Dogao's reacting to the fact that Tatoh has a really bad map for gold and stone, and now he's going to be more aggressive. That's a lot of numbers.
That's a lot of numbers, yeah. Well, welcome to Pie World.
Oh my goodness, Dogao though, he's going to kill one spear, but he has to be very careful. Spears are surrounding him.
Very well done by Tatoh that he went for a lot of spears as well there.
But is it well done? I feel like this is better micro for Dogao. He's killed a lot of scouts. Now it's 4 spears versus 3 and a lot more scouts for Dogao. Tato's gone out to his exposed gold. What will these spears do for Tatoh? Will they keep him in this game?
Oh, I'm not 103% sure, but at least he is trying to hold off here. More spearmen of Dogao, and he's just going full ham. Now adding the barracks as well. I think he will squeeze in 1 or 2 more villagers, and then we'll go up. I think Dogao has a nice control in this game.
There was a woo-woo-woo there. A wolf just killed a villager. I have the drink for that. You do too.
Is that,
yeah.
Is that,
I'm pretty sure the wolf got the final hit.
Okay.
Woo! Well, both players have advanced to the castle age after that madness. Don't ask me how. They're insane. Lots of spears for Tatoh. That means he'll be able to protect his main gold from knights. Dogao is going for... He's on stone. Huskarls? It's going to be late. Maybe knights into Huskarls?
He only has 200 stones so far, so... I wouldn't mind seeing goals for pikeman. He's now adding a barracks as well. Is he trying to buy some stone?
Can you buy stone from a barracks? Is this a mod I wasn't aware of?
Did I say market?
No, you said barracks. I mean, one of us is. We're both
that
really
must have
drunk.
sounded hilarious.
We're both really drunk, so either I'm more drunk than you or you're more drunk than me. I'm pretty out of it.
Okay.
So both players in castle. Don't pay attention to the overlay. Overlay's late. Tato's securing his main golds, and he's going for knights, and he has pikeman defense. So Tato's going to get that map control. I think it's important to get the scouting in. See where the other golds are going to be. Tatoh, for example, can see the forward main gold. So Dogao is definitely going to be a bit more aggressive with that, Nilly.
90.
What? Did I say so?
You said nearly. I didn't know if that was a question.
Wait.
Or...
A couple of people in the chat keep saying so, just to get me to drink. Normally I can tell when I truly say, did I say that? I don't think so.
I'm very sure you didn't. No.
Okay. Oh, so both players in castle. All right, fine. That's something I would say.
What we will see now is Dogao building castle at the front of his base. Quite surprising to me. I would have loved to see him go for like triple barracks, all-out aggression, pikemen, and then aggressive castle. But he still keeps 4 villagers on stone. So maybe second castle could come up a bit later.
Guys,
I don't really know what he's doing for Huskarls anyways.
Just to clarify, I have to say so at the beginning of a sentence. So, well, that was like technically the same phrase. If I say at the beginning, then I have to drink. Because I know a lot of people have just joined and you missed the early stages. You missed out on a lot of action, by the way. It was freaking awesome. A pikeman for Dogao to clear out the knights. What does Tatoh go for now? A defensive castle, maybe?
Well, Boyars aren't too bad against Huskarls.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind that. But let's see how they will perform against Mass Pike. Maybe defensive castle control his gold. Could be a good idea.
Tatoh, it feels like he has the lead. but I'm also intoxicated, and he's 2 villagers down. So because Dogao was going on stone to build a castle, I figured he would be behind an eco. He's actually not, so he's adding Huskarls and Pikemen. Maybe, Nilly, because Dogao built a couple barracks, he could buy resources faster.
Buy a drinking glass like Nilly has.
Yeah, and several barracks are even better because the trade taxes are getting lower. That's why you see Goths spamming those barracks out in the end to really sell efficiently.
It's a hidden eco bonus for Goths, guys. Get with it. Yeah. You should know this by now.
Only expert players know about it.
That's why in DM Goths are so good. Because when you build the barracks, you get better market trades. It all makes sense now.
That's why no one is picking Hunt.
Oh, I gotta stop laughing. It makes me dizzy. I said so. I gotta drink.
Okay, enjoy.
Oh.
Big attack now from Dogao into the base of Tatoh. Remember, guys, if Dogao loses this game, Tatoh will be the champion and $100 richer.
Yeah.
It's fine. So Dogao certainly doesn't want to lose this game or the next one.
Well, Dogao's on his way to Imp. So he is not messing around here. Great castle for Tatoh.
Now switching into champions. Kind of interesting. Aggressive castle. Not really that aggressive. Defending 2 of his gold spots. Would have loved to have it a bit more at the front, honestly.
Aggressive castle? Not really that aggressive.
Yeah.
I'm so dead, man. I'm so out of it. Woo! Woo! Alright, well, late game, Goths are very strong if Slavs cannot get to the elite Boyar in Siege. So I think Dogao needs to be more aggressive here.
Can Slavs not just go for champions with their special tech and have the perfect counter?
They could, but that'd be lame because Boyars are cooler looking.
Okay. Well, that's 80% of the value of the unit.
Not 100%?
Not 100%.
Everybody knows that two-handed swordsmen are better than champions because they look better, so...
Agreed. That's why Malay are my favorite civilizations. Followed by Huns.
Yeah, followed by Huns. That's why Persians suck, because they don't get two-handed swordsmen.
Yeah, worst civ in the game.
I really like the castle position for Dogao, because you can secure these golds a bit. Now, Tato's going to have mobility.
What do you call it? An aggressive castle?
It's not aggressive. It's defensive. It's defensive. I mean, both players have 2 castles, but the stronger unique unit is for Tato's civilization. Now, the Halberdier upgrade already on the way in for Dogao. The game is just spinning in front of my eyes. Dogao going to chase the Cavalier away or the Knights away. Tatoh doesn't even care about that upgrade. He is going into champions, so Nili Stradamus predicted that.
Well, I saw the tag on the right-hand side. So that's more of the Nili has eyes Stradamus.
Yeah, well, that's a surprise as well. 2 trebuchets, 3 trebuchets now for Dogao. We're getting more insulting as the series goes on, or at least I am.
Yeah. So would you say it's getting more serious?
Maybe it's getting more serious. I don't know. I don't know.
Serious? Oh,
I don't get what you're trying to do there. Tato's going for the quick walls on the trebuchets.
More serious?
Chat, can we please get some T90 lols going? That way Nili thinks he's funny. That'd be helpful. Boyar's completed. Elite Boyar's completed for Tatoh. Multiple trebuchets for Dogao. He's trying to take out these castles, which will be incredibly important because Tatoh wants to go for Boyars. This is a very close game. I don't know what this is, man. I've really thought hard about this. I don't know what this is. Tato's trebuchets are the real MVP. He killed so many of these trebs from Dogao.
Yeah. Dogao going into this bottleneck didn't really work out for him. And now just for Tatoh, he will just smash through what Dogao has. He either needs to add some hand carriers or some scorpions. Otherwise, it will be super bad for him to take any engagement here against Tatoh. Yeah,
Tatoh is able to keep the castle up. Only bad thing for Tatoh is he hasn't been able to expand his economy using the leftover knights to hit the eco. the stats on Tato's champions are better, but they cannot create as fast. So I think in this fight, Dogao wins because of his production speed. Goths late game, cannot underestimate them.
Egos are pretty similar. Production indeed is very nice for Dogao, but he will lose more and more. Those traps will be so well protected here by Tatoh. Champion against champion. That's not really fair. Tatoh now even going for block printing. Not 100% sure what he's trying to achieve.
Drink, buddy. Not 100% sure? Yeah. Drink. Get that glass out. Lots of food for Dogao. And not a lot of food for Tatoh, but is this the type of resources he could go scorpions with? Did I say so? Ah, man. I was so hyped. I thought I was doing well.
How hyped were you?
That was the same phrase. It's fine. Trebuchet is going to get chewed up by the champions. Now, there are Boyars in here. I guess earlier Tatoh must have canceled Elite Boyar in favor of going with champions. I think this is a close game in Game 4. I think Dogao cleans this up. This is incredible. Look at the military difference. 66 to 51. Tatoh doesn't even have the rest of his military in the fight. Dogao might take the score lead here, Nilly.
Yeah, I still prefer Tatoh's 50 military over the 70 military of Dogao. So
Okay.
just to relax. It is Tatoh taking the better engagements over and over again. Dogao either needs to get some raids into the eco, needs to spread out with some barracks, or needs to add some range units. But just champion against champion isn't going to work.
Tatoh is fortunate to have this neutral gold available. He also has one relic, and seeing as this is turbo, he is able to collect a lot more gold from those relics. But Dogao, 110 military. 110, Nilly.
I will just take everything back I just said.
Look at the spam. Look at these zombies. They're just like, oh, going forward. Tatoh's not doing any damage to Dogao's eco. He's just throwing away units here. Big eco losses now for Tatoh. The Trebuchet is coming forward to take out these castles. Could we see a Game 5?
Well, absolutely looking good for it. Dogao pushing in here now. His traps going forward as well. 70 pop difference. And Tatoh losing villagers left and right here. If they just defend a bit more. Dogao was trying to go for the raids. Now fixing that. And beautifully defending at the right-hand side as well.
Look at the population difference. Look at the population difference. 190 population versus 120. Now, Druzinga was researched for those asking in the chat. Elite Boyar now researched and completed for Tatoh. But these Trebuchets are firing on his castles. Can he keep them up now? Well, he can't kill this Trebuchet, that's for sure. He's going to have to repair this. What an incredible game from Dogao. I doubted the Goths choice. I didn't think in late game it would do very well, but he is playing at a ridiculous level.
And if like 30 farmers are so efficient, it makes a lot of sense to go for them. Maybe we didn't, read the civilization as good.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I felt like Dogao was in a good position a moment ago. So let's not say we, but you're right. In the beginning, I didn't think Goths were very good. I'm a mean drunk.
Sorry.
I'm a mean drunk. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a mean drunk. I didn't know this. I think this is as bad as it's ever been for me. It just seems like Dogao is out popping Tatoh everywhere. 100 military versus 40, 50 military or 50 total population difference. And Tatoh repairing this castle with one villager. Actually, he's going to keep the castle up.
Not too great. Dogao focus more on the raids in the back.
On the right as well.
At right, it's just brutal. Although Tatoh getting some raids in at the right-hand side here. It's still somewhat of an open game. If Tatoh is somehow getting onto more Boyars, 2 castles still up.
Yeah, I think Tatoh still has a chance because he has the Boyars available, but look at the resource difference. Tatoh has taken so many losses to his farming eco on the left, and in his main eco as well. 2.5k food for Dogao. He has 1,500 gold. It's so cheap to create the Goth infantry, and it's almost instantaneous as well. Though Dogao's taken losses in his eco, I think his economy's better setup for the spam. The only thing Tatoh has going for him is he has a hill with 2 castles, but he's way behind in everything else.
Yeah, military count here, 140, at least close to. And continuing to push, but not taking the greatest engagement. I think he should run around a bit more, try to pull Tatoh off guard.
Well, you know, if he fights on the right-hand side, that pulls population away for Tatoh, and then he can fight up the middle. So I think that's what's going to happen now. He's building more forward barracks. He can spam here. That'll distract. Either way, Tato's going to be distracted, right? So he'll probably lose at least one side here. He wins the right, and now he loses the left. I don't know if Tatoh can keep up with production with Goths.
Doesn't really look like it. Trying to go for more raids at the right-hand side. Instantly intercepted by Dogao as well, who's now trying to get some walls up. Aggression still through the middle and right-hand side. Dogao is everywhere.
Tatoh has rebounded with population, though. He might not have the military numbers, but he's at 150 pop, which is better than 120 if you know how to do math. 210 population for Dogao, though, which is also better than a 190. And he's killing the villagers on gold on the right-hand side. Crazy game. I told you this is epic. I told you this is epic. I hope 2Ks are watching this and they're ready to sign up in 2 weeks. I hope.
I think I could be available.
Yeah, that's true, because Dave will be casting. So, actually, I think Dave will be casting. Be good to see you play. Yeah, it depends. We have so many viewers now, I might do it better for European times and do daytime drinking again. I'll have to think about that when I'm sober, but Dave did the first one and we had to do it later. We'll talk about that at another time. Dogao continues his spam on the right.
Okay, would love to see some more barracks of him on the right-hand side. Added that relics could be picked up by Dogao as well. He's for now only abusing his map control to get some more wood, gold, and stone around the maps. And finally getting the first time in this game right into the top north farms of Tatoh as well.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of time now for Tatoh. As long as Dogao can keep his fingers working on these hotkeys. He's spamming on the right-hand side. Huge infantry battle. On the left-hand side as well, he's been hitting the economy. Tatoh only has 58 villagers now, Nilly. And even though it's turbo, that's not going to be as good as 80 villagers for Dogao. And that is the end of the game. I think that's the best game of the series. And we're going to go to Game 5 for Liquor League number 2.
My boy won, but I'm still drinking with you because that was the best game of this edition.
Oh, man. Thank goodness this isn't a best of 11. I don't know if I would
really need to screw up a lot to finish that glass.
Let me give some shout-outs now, Nilly. Era, thank you for the $10. He said, I joined the stream late. Where can I buy a drinking glass like Nilly? I don't know, but it also doubles as a musical instrument. Nilly's gonna play us a song with that. Thanks for the support tonight, guys. Really appreciate that. You guys make all this possible. You guys brought me the creative freedom to do things like this. Here are the achievements before we get into the final game. Look at the units killed and the units lost. So close with the KD. I think it'll come down to eco. No! It won't come down to eco. Tatoh had more eco and he lost. Dogao with better uptimes though, so maybe the aggressive advantage there helped, and I think maybe it was the Goth spam. I need to go get a refill. I have to use the bathroom again. I did not know I was this far gone, but the final game coming up, did they start yet?